currently in this game, I don't know, it's a bit of a cheat in that this monster guy here can go all the way to the finish line here and win, even if there is 1, 2, 3, or even 4 candies left to gather. So we want to fix that so you can't win the game unless you actually grab all 4 or 5 or 3 candies, depending on how many candies you have. Once you grab them all, then you can go across the finish line. So basically what you want to happen is this number here needs to be 0 before I can go across the finish line and go to the you win scene. So let's fix that. So a little bit of code, it's pretty simple, but it's a little bit new too. All right, so I'm going to click on my finish line actor here. And right now it has an event in it, and you may remember that event. If it overlaps or collides with the monster, basically if the monster runs into the finish line here, it goes to the next scene, the you win scene. But I want to add something in there. So I'm going to add something called an attribute comparison. So I just clicked here, and attribute comparison comes up, and if it doesn't, you can always type ATT. So I want to compare my attribute. Now my attribute is that variable thingy that we were talking about over here. In this case, it's called prize count. So I'm going to type in game because it's a game level attribute dot prize count. And there it is right there. And it has to equal 0. Perfect. Just like that. Now, this rule here won't trigger unless both of these things happen. See, it says if all of the following conditions are valid. So it must overlap or collide with the monster, and the game.prizeCount attribute must be 0. Otherwise, it won't switch scenes, so it won't trigger, boom, that rule. All right? So do that, and then test it out and see if it works. All right? Go to it.